Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. After years of rumors and speculation, the public now has access to personal details of the troubled relationship between Prince William and his younger brother Prince Harry, thanks to the release of the latter's tell-all biography. Harry stated that he and William's relationship had been strained for a long time, all the way back to their childhoods, when the Dune dynamic of heir and spare first emerged. The Duke of Sussex and the Prince of Wales are often likened to their forebears, King Edward VI, subsequently the Duke of Windsor, and King George VI, their great-grandfather. And this is not the first time the famed royal positions have generated strife between siblings. However, a royal scholar has recently argued that the similarities between the princes and the old kings are mostly fueled by the princes' wives, Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, and Kate, Princess of Wales. Author of The Windsors at War Andrew Larman praised both Kate and Meghan, calling them strong women and noting their great influence on their husbands in recent years. Last month, he spoke on an edition of the Royally Us podcast and said, Wallis Simpson and Edward married in the husband of 1937, and what Edward wanted for his advice was an HR title, which the royal family absolutely refused under any circumstances. They disregarded her claims that she was owed anything. She was reviled because of the widespread belief that she was responsible for more harm to the monarchy than anybody else had since Oliver Cromwell. The implication is that she was physically separated from the group. He went on saying, "There is no doubt whatsoever that the relationship between William and Harry has loads of parallels with that of the Duke of Windsor and George VI. Both Princes Harry and William are fortunate to have such capable wives. It's clear that their wives have had a profound impact on how they treat one another and the way they think about the world." Wallis and Queen Elizabeth were both very powerful women, and the same is true of George VI and the Duke of Windsor. It is common knowledge that the Duke of Windsor and his brother, King George VI, had a rocky relationship, especially when it came to money, and Wallis Simpson, the twice-divorced socialite Edward wed after he abdicated the throne to marry her. According to Andrew Lowney, a historian, from the start, there were issues with titles and cash, since David wasn't being totally honest about how much riches he had accumulated as Prince of Wales, and Wallis wasn't titled HRH because no one expected the marriage would endure. By 1936, the trust between the brothers had completely broken down, just as it has now, and the animosity of the brother, who had abandoned his responsibilities and gone into exile, was rising. Queen Elizabeth, afterwards known as the Queen Mother, and the Duchess of Windsor had their own set of problems. A relationship that had always been difficult between the sisters-in-law is described by Mr. Lowney, author of Traitor King, 2020 on. He went on to say, Wallis called Elizabeth Duchess of York Cookie, or the Witch from Glamis, while Bertie's wife referred to Wallis as that woman. Edward, like Harry, was very protective of his partner. The author continues, adding that there were disagreements over who would pay for protection, and whether or not it was necessary. It's been speculated that William and Harry's relationship has worsened since Spare came out. The book, which was released in January, was harshest in its condemnation of the Prince of Wales, who was accused of being unwilling to fully welcome Meghan into the firm and William and Kate's involvement in Harry's infamous Nazi costume. The Duke of Sussex said that during a furious argument with his brother William over Meghan, he was attacked and knocked to the floor, where he scraped his back on a dog dish. A veteran BBC royal correspondent discussed the accusation in January, noting the prince's protective natures, especially toward their wives. She cautioned the GB News breakfast audience, "I think we should remember this is one side of the story, so recollections may vary. However, it boils down to a he said, she said situation. Whether or not Harry is telling the truth is entirely up to him. But again, I think we all see one side of the tale, and we really do need to know William's side of the fisticuffs they had in the kitchen. What did Harry say that made William reach for him? Both men will do whatever to keep their wives safe. William claimed that Meghan was impolite and difficult. What then did Harry say to Catherine, if anything? I can't say. All of this is quite unpleasant, shows a lack of maturity, and will not contribute to the reconciliation that Harry has hinted he seeks. That, she said, was the only good news to emerge. Harry has finally said he misses his family and doesn't want to return to the institution. It's an amusing approach to take. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our channel, Daily Royal Update, and stay with us.